Hi you guys, my name is Steven again. I want to go through what is assistance animals' rights are. Now, federal guidelines are a service animal is specifically trained to mitigate their handler's disability. The handler must be disabled and the animal must be trained. Be trained for public access and in tasks that help with the individual with disabilities. Only dogs and miniature horses are recognized as service animals. Let me say this again. Federal law recognizes trained service animals that mitigate their disability. A dog or a miniature horse fully trained. Now, flying cabin. Yes, service dogs may go on cabin airport. Now, only dogs are recognized as service animal under ACAA. Miniature horses are not. This year, they started changing it to where that miniature horses are not recognized as service animals under ACAA. Now, I believe dogs or miniature horses should have full access to everywhere that the public needs those animals to be. Dogs or miniature horses. It's a shame, but we gotta figure out how to make sure miniature horses are recognized again under airport, and it needs to be. Alright, now, are service animals allowed to live in no pet housing? Well, yes, but with a reasonable accommodation. A doctor, a therapist, a psychiatrist, okay? Mitigate the disability? Yes. Bring comfort to many people? No. Allowed in no pet hotel? Yes. Allowed in taxi, buses, and trains? Yeah. What about allowed in public and no pet places? Yes. Must have an ID? No. Must be certified or registered? No. Must, is it protected by law? Yes. Under federal law, under ADA, FHA, and ACAA. ADA is American Disability Act. FHA is Fair Housing Act. And ACAA is airline. Now, here is another one called emotional support animals. What do they do? An emotional support animal mitigates their handler's medical needs or disability by naturally bringing comfort to their handlers. The handler must have a medical need or be disabled, and the animal must help with the medical needs or disability. But there is no training requirement. ESA are required a prescription from a licensed a licensed medical doctor or therapist can only write you an ESA letters. Now, can they fly in cabinet? No, they cannot. They used to be last year or the year before. They used to be. Now, live in no pet housing? Yes, but with a reasonable accommodation with a doctor or a therapist. Mitigate the disability or medical needs. Yes. Bring comfort to many people. No. Allowed in pet hotel, no pet hotel. No. Allowed in taxi, bus, or train. No. Allowed in public, no pet places. No. Must have an ID. No. Must be registered or certified. No. Protected by law. Yes. Under FHA, Fair Housing Act. But, one thing. Service dogs don't have to be certified or registered, or a ESA does not need to be registered or certified. Remember that. But ESA must have a doctor's note at all times of some sort of health person. Now, here is a therapy animal. A therapy animal is a pet that volunteers with its handlers to visit such as school and hospitals by envisioned to bring comfort to many people. The handler is usually not disabled, but can be. Remember that, can be. Typically, a therapy animal is tested and insured by the organization to make sure the animal is stable and to cover the team in case of an accident. Therapy are not specifically species, so it can be any animal. It can be a dog, a cat, a pig, so forth. That's what a therapy is. Now, what I do is when I do see a therapy animal, I would say if that animal is task trained or for comfort. Now, the trick is task trained means don't need anything. It means disability. Assistance animal, service animal. Then, when you go to comfort, it goes to, okay, where's the doctor's note and what certified company that you may have. Now, legally, does not need to be registered, but most people would like to see those for therapy. Now, again, therapy animal can be task trained and or comfort. Now, can it fly in cabin? No. Live in no pet housing? No. Mitigate the person's disability? Mitigate a disability? No. Bring comfort to many people? Yes. Allowed in no pet hotel? No. Allowed in taxi, buses, or train? No. Allowed in public, no pet places? No, unless invited for a therapy visit. Must have an ID? No, but most places will require it. Must be registered? No, but most places will require it. Protected by law? Sadly, no.